Welcome back to Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. This is episode 31. I don't know what number in season 3, 5 maybe? Against the Judgement. Oh shoot, last time they had... It was basically Yuhabaha versus Ichigo, and then it turned into Ishida versus Ichigo. I think everyone down in Soul Society was still just like, what do we do now? And then Yuhabaha had managed to actually absorb the full power of the Soul King. That's where we left off. But we did get a tease of Aizen this episode, or last episode, so I think this will be an Aizen episode. Because at this point, I don't know who else can really do anything, so we need all the OP bullshit we can get. Maybe he can, again, he's been working on some stuff, so maybe he has enough power to, if not threaten Yuhabaha, maybe he can at least, be the pillar, basically, between the three realms, because that's what I'm worried about right now, is like, Yuhabaha has the power, he's just going to collapse everything now. Anyways, let's get this episode and see what happens. Well, and there it is. Yeah? You're just gonna blow up the smoke, girl. Or the slime. What? Oh, they got teeth? I don't like that. Oh. Like, just do Ruiru Kujaku at this point. Okay. I think that's probably what we're gonna need. Something on that level. Freeze him with your Bankai. I don't know. It's not gonna do anything either, but. Talking about Rukia. Is it Aizen? Hey! Spiritual pressure. Grimjoe! I can't wait for him to show up. Okay, so they're teasing some of the team ups, or the fights. Oh, whoa! Let's have that. That was Renji, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Renji is featured a lot in this. Oh. Anything he says just makes me laugh, because it's like, I don't believe a word you're saying. I don't believe your sincerity at all. Yeah, I mean, as much as honor is important, like, everything's gonna collapse. And let's not get that far, dude. Soka. Oh. Oh. What is that? Was that just Aizen? Oh. His favorite spell. Damn, it looks so good. We haven't seen a lot of... Yeah, I was gonna say, we've seen some Kido, but not really a lot in the 1000-Year Blood War. Right, it's like, you can fucking hate me all you want, but let's deal with the problem at hand. No, he's trying to get rid of his restraints. Trying to absorb power. Okay, so it's a process. That's good. That's good. Gives us some time. Aizen is just such a fun character. Girl, what you doing? Yeah, without my permission. Oh. This bitch. I thought you were. What did that do? Gigi's still alive. Oh my god. Okay, let's go, guys. How did Gigi... I mean, she's a zombie, but still, like... Yeah, come on. That was your fault, Mayuri. Oh. That was Baz B, wasn't it? That was... Yeah. Oh. They're pissed. Okay. Ooh. Going back up top. Grimjow, hey! Oh, who's this? Are these just nobodies? Okay. Hey! Kurumadama! Dani. He's 10th seat? Okay. Is this another column blaster thing? Oh. I was gonna say, it's nice to see these two again. They were introduced. Core 1. Go back to Grimjow. Oh, what the fuck happened? What? That's cool. Hey. She's with you. Bati, when are you gonna realize? Damn. Now standing up to him. Okay, let's build the spirit bomb. That's cool. It's like a reverse Auschwitz. Or not reverse, but you know, it's like not gonna be killing them. It's just, well, I don't know that yet actually. Damn, even those three, that's cool. Ooh, sorry, I had to take my slippers off. Like getting into this. Oh my god, Maki! How's that for a speech? Damn. Kuhaku? Oh. Hey! Oh! Hey. He's got a new haircut. Love just like, I'm done with this shit. Oh my god, all of Soul Society? Like, a lot of them aren't gonna do anything, but these two.
私を止めた者がよもや私より先に霊王宮に立ち入るとはな。
He was falling. Who caught him? Oh, hello. Girl.
大丈夫か井上。
ちょっとお腹が減っちゃったみたい。
コン。
コン
What?
ちゃん偉かったんだ
Oh,
よ。
did Cone catch him?
黒崎くんが落ちてきた時、コンちゃんが膨らんでクッション代わりになってくれて。
安らかに眠ってくれ。
That's because he's not dead, is he? He said, "Rest in peace."
俺に隠れててよかったぜ。そうか、懐にな。
Yes, yes, been waiting.
霊王の霊圧がクイーンシーどもの霊圧に飲み込まれて久しい。
Oh,
この
Grimjow,
空間の開き方。
Garganta. Hey!
よ、久しぶりだな、黒崎。
No, why? Okay, this is Yuhaba. I was like, what are we looking at?
ここからは新たな世界だ。
Girl.
知る。鍵詰め。
It's gonna be Aizen or Grimjow. Bazby, oh, the Stern Ridders. Okay. Before I jump into the next one, I just want to point out. I think the reason I wasn't really digging the first half of this, the first third, I'll say, of this season so far is just because it's the focus on Ichigo. I think I mentioned this in one of the previous cores. I've never been the biggest Ichigo fan. I think I have been like enjoying him more and more, especially like, you know, he's had, I know he's the main character, so it's a weird thing of like, I know I'm supposed to enjoy him, but I really didn't care for him until the Fullbring arc, to be honest. You know, until the Fullbring arc, that was like when I really cared about him as a character. But, you know, I've been trying to get used to seeing him more, and I know this is, ultimately it's about him. But I think that's part of the reason why I just didn't care so much about these first couple episodes, because it was about him, and you know, he can job like nobody's business sometimes. So nice to get a change of pace. I think seeing how everyone else is doing. I think that's really what I like most about this show. Is I know it's a big criticism for some people is that there's too many characters, but I like it. I like having a variety of people, especially when you get to bring them back and reuse them. You know, having Grimjow and Aizen back, having the three Stern Ridders here, Gigi, Bazby, and Lily Toto, you know, having them like join our side now. That's something I really appreciate for the show, is when you can introduce all these characters but keep them relevant still. Obviously, I have no illusions that this whole gathering of the Soul Society, basically, they're not going to do a lot. I think a couple of them will, just based on the intro. You know, again, I rewatched the intro today. They did show a lot of Renji, so I'm expecting him to do some stuff. We have Kyoraku, obviously. I think Mayuri's got some big parts to play. I know Kisuke still has a part to play, so I'm expecting him to show up, but he hasn't really been shown a lot in the intro. Bazby was shown a little bit, so, you know, I'm expecting a couple of these characters to be the heavy hitters here. Obviously, we got Byakuya, Renji, and Rukia, too, but, again, they didn't really show too many of them. So, you know, I have no illusions that this grand gathering of people is going to do much, but I think a few of them will. And so that's what I'm excited about, is just like getting them back in the action. And going along with that, it was cool to see some faces from even like the Soul Society arc. That Maki guy, I think his name is, the Squad 11 dude who is like kind of joined up with Orihime, and you know, when they were all the Ryoka still, he kind of got hostage taken by the Ryoka. We had Kurumudani, is what his name is, Afro-san, you know, even the people from the beginning of the 1,000-Year Blood War that we were introduced to. I don't know their names, unfortunately. I know one's Ikaku's sister or something, but other than that, I don't know. I don't remember their names. But yeah, it's just cool to see all these characters coming back, and you know, obviously getting to see Aizen unleash his full power, or his limited power. but still, you know, like I said, seeing Kuro Hitsugi, I don't know, his favorite Kido the cast, seeing that in Thousand Year Blood War animation was amazing. We really haven't seen a lot of Kido in this Thousand Year Blood War. There's been a couple instances, but you know, nothing to scoff at. So I'm excited to see more of that. If we do, hopefully we do see a lot more Kido, because I think the animation style really would lend itself to making it great. Kenpachi and Nanao, that was a nice little scene of her standing up to him. The Visors are returning. Again, I don't know. The Visors have kind of been jobbing this arc, so I'm not really expecting a lot from them, but hey, at least they're back. And then they're making a gate. But yeah, okay, so I don't think I finished this thought in the episode, but you know, Kiroku mentioned, I need all of your spiritual pressure, need to borrow it or something. So it's a nice little parallel to Yuhabaha and Auswallen. You know, we've seen that it's basically taking their spiritual pressure and redistributing it to people he likes. So we don't know the full extent yet of whatever Urahara and Kyoraku are doing, but it's a nice little callback to that. You know, the Quincy's are doing it, so now we gotta do it too. Just to open this gate up, it sounds like maybe they need to use a bunch of spiritual pressure to power it. But I don't think it's gonna be as evil necessarily as kind of devious. But at the same time, it's Kyoraku and Urahara we're talking about. You know, I feel like there is going to be some sort of downside to it. So we'll see what happens still. But there is that little bit in the intro where they're all holding orbs. So I'm assuming, oh, those are orbs from like Soul Society arc when they use that to power the cannon or something. That would be a nice callback too. So maybe that's what it is. They're putting their spiritual pressure into there, and then all that energy basically stored up is going to be what powers the gate. Very cool stuff. I'm just so excited. I'm really excited to watch the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Leave thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you next episode. Thanks. Bye.